Imagine this for a moment. You're sitting with someone, and suddenly, out of nowhere, you know something about them. Something you could never have known on your own. They look at you, eyes wide, a silence stretching between you. And then, slowly, their eyes fill with tears, because what you just said was exactly what they were hiding deep inside. This isn't guessing. It's not intuition. It's something far beyond logic, a revelation that slips quietly into your awareness. It's what I call the hidden knowing, the moment when the unseen chooses to speak through you. There's a kind of knowing that doesn't come from study or reason. It's a whisper that appears between thoughts, like the universe itself passing you a secret. Some call it instinct, others call it intuition. But those who've felt it know it's something more. It's like a veil being lifted for just a moment, and suddenly you see. You know what was unseen. You feel what was unspoken. It's not something you chase. It's something that finds you when your mind grows still enough to listen. No one can truly explain how it happens. Science may call it coincidence, but deep inside, you can tell it's not random. It's as if there's a field of awareness that connects every living thing, every thought, every emotion. And sometimes, for a brief instant, that connection reveals itself to you. A flash of thought, a picture, a name, a feeling. It's not loud, it's subtle. But when it comes, you just know. It happened once to a man on an ordinary evening. He sat in a quiet cafe, lost in thought, when suddenly a picture appeared in his mind, the face of a woman, anxious, weary, carrying something heavy in her heart. He shook it off, until moments later the same woman walked in, same face, same expression. His heart started to race. A voice inside whispered, "Tell her she's going to be okay." He hesitated, but the feeling wouldn't leave. Finally, he walked over and softly said, "I don't know why I feel this, but whatever you're facing, it's about to change." Her eyes filled instantly with tears. "How did you know?" she asked. But he didn't know. He just felt. That moment wasn't about logic. It was connection, something unseen flowing through presence. That's the mystery. You don't control it, you just align with it. The more silent you become, the clearer it speaks. The more you trust it, the stronger it grows. But not every knowing is meant to be spoken. Sometimes awareness is given to you not to reveal, but to understand. Every insight carries responsibility, a reminder that truth is powerful only when held with care. The purpose of this knowing isn't to expose or impress, but to bring clarity where there is confusion, peace where there is fear, and light where darkness hides. There's a fine line between awareness and ego. The moment you start claiming ownership of what flows through you, it begins to fade. Because this knowing never belonged to you, it simply moved through you. So, be gentle with it. Treat every whisper, every flash of truth as something sacred, not to show power, but to reflect presence. The mystery always honors those who carry it with humility. And then, something beautiful begins to happen. Knowing no longer feels like something you chase, it becomes something that awakens inside you. You start noticing the subtle moments, the quiet pull, the intuitive nudge, the feeling that guides you before reason catches up. You realize this awareness has always been a part of you. You don't need to create it. You only need to remember it. Close your eyes for a second and think about it. How many times have you just known something, a person's emotion, a coming change, a hidden truth, and ignored it? Maybe this is your reminder to start listening again, to trust that gentle voice that doesn't shout, but softly whispers the way forward. Because the more you trust it, the more life begins to flow in rhythm with something far greater than yourself. Maybe what you call coincidence was never a coincidence at all. Maybe those moments of sudden clarity were signs, proof that you are already connected to the unseen network of truth and awareness that moves through everything. If these words stirred something within you, then your journey has already begun. The quest isn't about learning, It's about remembering. So take a moment. Reflect on your own story. How many times has the unseen tried to speak to you? How many times have you felt something real but unexplainable? Maybe this is your sign to pay attention. Share your story, because your experience might awaken someone else's. And if you wish to keep exploring these invisible connections, stay with this journey, the Wordy Quest. Because sometimes the greatest discoveries are not out there, they're within.